welcome back our pros, Joanne, Oti, and our old pro, Ian!
That's for the old, dear.
I know, sorry.
I'm still younger than some of them out there.
I know. A good 15 years younger than some of them. Our lovely viewers have been tweeting and emailing all week, so let's see what probing questions you've all sent in. First up, here's a question from Leora.
Hi professional dancers, I'm Leora and I'd like to know what is your favourite meal, food or cuisine to have before dancing?
Oh, I'm partial to a peppered slice, but I don't dance. Jo, what do you like?
I like good old sausage and mash.
Oh, good. Oh,
It's a bit heavy, but I still like it.
Yeah, now, how soon before dancing would you have your sausage?
Oh, a couple of hours before.
OK, yeah, because you...
yeah,
okay. Otherwise you're dancing around it.
Oh, no,
Not nice.
I was going to say, I can't eat for, like, at least 3 hours before I dance.
OK, and what would you have?
Something like fish, something light like that.
Do you want to have fish before you're dancing close to someone?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be, like, anything strong, like mackerel or
not mackerel.
like that.
No, because that repeats. Oti, what about
I get so nervous. It's really funny. But just to calm me down, just before I have, like, loads of chocolate, it's like Karen's always carrying, like, a whole bucket. And I'm like, Karen, give it. Yeah, that's what you need.
How
You
close
sugar.
to the...
a little bit
You
sugar?
keep the nerves down, like, really close. Like, just before I go in a corner somewhere. Like,
No wonder you're always, like, hyper when I see you.
it's all the chocolate.
I love it. Our next question is from Vanessa Adams, and she wants to know, do the couples rehearse their last dance, or is it unplanned? You did a last dance, didn't you, Jo, with Scott?
Yeah, we hadn't rehearsed that. To be honest, I needed all the time I could get to actually practice the dance, so we didn't rehearse that.
OK.
I
Oti,
think
what
you never want to go in to any session and be like, well, in case we go out, this is the song. So, actually, I don't tell Danny.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, last week, I did my mistake. I was like, oh, this is our last time. He's like, what do you mean? What is that for? So, you just never tell them because you never prepare for that. You just always want them to do the best that they can without this thing in the back of their heads.
I've done quite a few last dances. and I think sometimes you do, like, lifts and things like that you plan to do the week after or a couple of weeks' time. You think, oh, we'll try that out when we get to that week when we're doing the American Smooth or something. So I think then they go, right, this is our last chance. We're going to do it.
Let's do it.
Show off what they missed.
Good answer there. Time for another question, and this one's from mother and daughter combo, Eva and Megan.
How do you teach your pupil to dance in a week?
Well done. They're a great double act. OK. It's a good question, though. Jo, you only have a week. How do you do it?
Well, I think probably we all have different ways of doing it. I personally tend to try and get through the steps on the first day, so they've got the idea of how the routine's going to be, and then the second day go more into the technique, and just keep going over it and over it and over it. And, like, on a Wednesday and Thursday, I will do, like, 10 in a row. And then 10 in a row on the
That's why
Thursday.
Ori's so good. Oti?
Well, I start always with walking because I always think it's so important to start with the floor, what the feet do.
That they can walk?
Yeah, because, I mean, a Rama walk is completely different from... Yeah, you do the
a
legs.
passo walk.
Exactly.
Like
so
that.
heel steps so that they're used to it already. And then I do basic. I always do basic training, also with different songs so that they learn how to count. And then on a Tuesday, I go in choreography, and then Wednesday and Thursday is just...
And that's how you do it,
cleaning.
in a week.
I remember I used to have you walking up and down your
I know,
walkway.
hours of walking up and down. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in questions for our pros. Answer Pros will return. Keep them coming in. You can tag us on Twitter using It Takes Two, or send them via email to ittakes2@bbc.co.uk. And remember, if you're going to make a video, make sure it's portrait and not landscape. OK, no. We are waiting to hear from you. That's it. We're out of time for tonight. Thank you to all my gorgeous guests. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 with Greg and Natalie and Ed and Katja. Plus, Ian is back with another warm-up. We just can't keep him away. And Vicky Gill will be here looking at the weekend's outfits. Until then, thanks to this lot. Good night.